Alright everybody, and now it's time for our next matchup of the evening. Kratos versus Jason. Now for those of you who watched our last episode of Explosion and saw the matchup between these two gentlemen, you can understand why this rematch had to be signed. The match in and of itself, a very brutal confrontation, and in the double countout, Jason then went on a rampage and destroyed Kratos at ringside. Finally, we were able to get them separated, and almost immediately, Kratos demanded that Solace give him a rematch tonight. Now, I don't know if that was a good idea on Kratos' part, but I'm sure this is going to be very physical, very brutal, very violent. And I don't even know if my own safety is secured in this matchup, folks. We'll just have to wait and see. And now making his way to the ring is Camp Crystal Lake's resident mass murderer, Jason Voorhees. Now this man is an enigma outside of the wrestling ring. There's not really much background he has, other than the fact he likes to hang out in Crystal Lake and kill a bunch of campers. Why they keep going there, I'll never know. But inside the ring, he's a formidable foe, no matter what federation he's in. And quite honestly, folks, I think Kratos has bit off a little bit more than he can chew by picking this fight with Jason. Yes, I understand why he did it. All I know is that these two guys are getting ready to have one hell of a war right here inside that ring tonight at CYBERSLAM. And there they are, standing toe to toe, nose to nose, getting ready to get this match underway. And there's the opening bell, and immediately Kratos charges right for him, and Jason barely gets out of the way. And Kratos is just unloading on Jason, just pummeling and beating the living hell out of Jason. Don't know what he was planning on doing there, but obviously it did not work. Jason counters the kick, but he missed the second one. And right off there, right back where we started from last time, outside the ring, brawling it. Yeah. I don't know if that would affect Jason, but he sure gave it a shot. And a thumb to the eye by Voorhees and the Kratos. And at least this time they got back in the ring before the 10 count. Countered by Voorhees, and he just barely dodges Kratos' attack. Now Kratos is just taunting him, demanding he come out of the ring. Hip toss countered by Jason into a double axe handle into the sternum of Kratos. Kratos answers with a clothesline into an elbow drop. And again, Jason tries to climb out of the ring to counter his moves. And a reversal into a body slam. And as I said during the entranceway, I knew this was going to be brutal. I knew this was going to be physical. These two guys are just ripping each other a new one. And the referee gets caught in the crossfire. It's now open season to do whatever you gentlemen prefer. And Kratos is just stomping away on Jason. Jason counters with a shot to the back, and unfortunately not enough to put down the God of War. Jason shoves him off to another knee to the stomach. Into a flapjack. And Kratos is getting fired up. Misses that punch. Into a high hip toss by Voorhees. And Jason's going to go to work on Kratos' legs, trying to take out the knee. Kratos counters into some shoulder thrusts. And he's just waiting for Jason to give up. Now, I don't know why he was taunting all of a sudden, but it worked out for him. Still answers with some vicious punches. And a second shot to the groin area by Kratos. Again, I don't know if Jason has anything done to hurt. Went for a dive and missed by a mile. Into a Boston Crab. Again, going to work on the legs and lower back of Kratos, trying to keep the man down so he can just brutalize him. Jason trying to regain some of his composure into a drop kick. But Kratos counters with the clothesline. Looks like he's going to set up for some kind of a maneuver here. He's got him up. Holy shit! I don't even know what to call that move, folks. That was an amazing neck breaker of some kind. And Jason barely gets up a shoulder before a 1 count. Just the sheer strength and endurance by Jason to even counter out of that move. A series of counters by both Voorhees and Kratos into another shot to the groin. I think by now Kratos would understand. I don't think Jason has anything to hurt. Now he has him in some sort of a step over toe hold. Into a dragon screw leg whip. Into a Boston Crab of his own. Unfortunately, Jason gets his hands up in the ropes, and Kratos uncharacteristically is refusing to let go of the hold. Finally he does. Good job by the referee getting in there to break up that hold. Into an inverted DDT. And it looks like he's going for it again. Yes, he's setting him up again for that vicious neck breaker move of his. Just looking at that move makes my own neck hurt. And will that be enough for a pinfall? Cover. 1, 2, 3. And Kratos gets the win. This guy misjudged the God of War in his decision to have this rematch with Jason. Obviously, it was a good call in the hands of Kratos. Let's give this man a wonderful round of applause, if you will. He earned that match. And he took Jason to his limits here at CYBERSLAM. Oh wait, we're in the back in the Spike and Austin lane. It's like they're getting themselves psyched up for tonight's tag team title match. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that match between Spike and Austin and the Blade Runners. Wait, who's that talking in the background? I don't recognize that voice at all. Can the cameraman try to figure out who that is talking to Spike and Austin? Can somebody get a camera back there? Well, I don't know who that was, folks. I hope we can figure this out before the end of the night. Coming up next is our second CWA light heavyweight elimination match. One of these next 6 men is going to face Claudio Castagnoli in a match later tonight, where the winner will be crowned the new CWA light heavyweight champion. Let's go to the ring for some action.